A birth doula is not a common term in the Black community, but it should be. What can birth doulas do for pregnant and postpartum moms? Better Black News is going to talk to two professional doulas to answer these questions. What exactly is a birth doula?
Okay, so by definition, a birth doula is someone who aids a woman both in pregnancy, during labor, as well as after labor in the postpartum phase in a continuous fashion. So they provide emotional support, physical support, as well as tons of information that maybe a doctor wouldn't provide because it's outside, they say, their normal practice.
Okay. So how does that work if someone is like, well, I have my husband, or I have my boyfriend, or I have my mom, or I have my cousin, or I have my other child that's there to support me. Why do I need you?
Okay, so one thing that person may not understand is that although the doula is there to provide support for the mother, they also are providing support for that family, okay? And so whether you're married and have a partner present or you're single, the doula is there to provide support for the family, because now that grandmother or that husband can take a nap, they can go get some food, and they're not concerned about leaving that mom or being with them 24/7. As my job as a doula, I stay with that client 24/7. The moment they call me to attend them, whether it's at home or at the hospital, I'm there continuously throughout childbirth. So I'm there to help them advocate for themselves with the nursing staff as well as the doctors, provide information, allow them to have a choice in things, and allow the family to get that comfort and the energy that they need to be able to be present during the actual childbirth and be in that hour afterwards, so they can fully enjoy that child and they're not delirious because they have like a lack of sleep or a lack of food.
Okay. So I know as well too, for as part of a doula, you also teach the moms like the birthing ball exercises or the peanut ball, or just different education techniques that I like that you all do. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, I'm glad you asked that. So a lot of times, depending on your nursing staff, some nurses are really good at just coming in, checking your vitals, making sure that everything is safe, but not necessarily always moving you throughout labor in a positive way to prevent intervention. So I am trained in positions and comfort measures that can help speed up labor. People who have doulas have a statistic of decreased labor time as well as a decrease in cesarean rates. So I'm there to provide comfort measures as well as different positions that can kind of speed up labor to get baby down and out quicker.
So we talked about what a birth doula is. Is there a significant difference in what a postpartum doula is from a birth doula?
Yes, so a postpartum doula is a professional who comes into your home and is self-care for a mom. She comes in and helps make sure that the mom's basic needs are being met. We all joke about how, like, oh, I haven't showered in 5 days, or I haven't eaten, and I don't even remember the last time I had a full night of sleep. So a postpartum doula comes in and makes sure that all of those basic needs are being met. She also does light housework, laundry, meal prep, help with siblings adjusting to having a new baby in the home. And she also can keep an eye out for postpartum mood disorders. And then she can refer you to a care provider who can help you with that if you're showing signs of postpartum depression or anxiety or psychosis or PTSD from maybe a traumatic birth experience.
So what about women who are watching this and they're like, oh, that just sounds like something for rich people, or, I can't afford that, or my insurance doesn't cover that, so that sounds like a dream too far that I can't even accomplish. How does that work for low-income families?
So there is a nonprofit that is being made right now by FARA, and it is specifically for low-income families, especially Black families who need a doula. And then as far as me and my agency, we believe that every mom deserves a doula, regardless of if it's birth or postpartum. And so we try to work with you on either a payment plan or maybe a discounted service so that it's an option for you. I want it to be available to everyone who really needs a doula.
Before, during, and after pregnancy, I can't express how imperative it is for a woman to have support. For more information on the doulas that you've seen in this interview, their information is at the bottom of the screen. As always, I'm Jillian Whitaker reporting for Better Black News, reminding you to be better.
And provides intellectual, no.
Okay, that was still practice.